Hello, boys and girls. How are you doing? I'm sure you are all doing well. My name is Aliya Karieva. I'm your English language teacher. Let's start our English language lesson. The topic of our today's lesson is a memorable journey. We are going to write a story about a journey today. We are going to use adverbs of time and place in reported speech and practice using adverbs of time and place in reported speech. Let's start. First, I want you to tell me, have you ever been to a school trip? If yes, I'm sure that you can guess the name of the place which is on the photo. Yes, you are right. It is Sarıçelek. Have you ever been to Sarıçelek? It is really very beautiful place to visit. But first, I want us to look at the words. New words that you are going to meet during our lesson today. The first word is ibex. Ibex is a noun. Ibex is a noun. Ibex is a wild goat that lives chiefly in the mountains of Europe, Asia, and northeastern Africa. Ibex. Ibex. Repeat after me, please. Ibex. Ibex. Good job. The next word is nature reserve. Nature reserve is a noun. Nature reserve is an area where animals and plants are protected and that has few buildings or homes. Nature reserve. Nature reserve. Could you repeat after me, please? Nature reserve. Pay attention to the stress. Nature reserve. Well done. The next word is hut. Hut is a noun. Hut is a small and simple house or building. Repeat after me, please. Hut. 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 Good job. And now let's do task number 1. In task number 1, you read the story. The story is about a trip to Sarıçelek. Your task is to read the story and say if the writer enjoyed the trip. Let's read the story. Last month, I went on a school trip to Sarıçelek Nature Reserve. First, we took a bus from Bishkek to Torkent. Then, we traveled by minibus and then on foot until we reached Sarıçelek. I had never been to Sarıçelek before, and I was very excited. We saw amazing rock formations, beautiful plants, and a lot of birds. At noon, we stopped for a picnic near the lake. I wanted to take some photos of the animals, so I decided to explore the area. Near the Karasu River, I met some tourists from Australia. They told me they had never seen ibex until that day. They said they had been to Uyum Taş Canyon 2 years before, and they were planning to visit Issyk-Kul the following year. I was walking back to the picnic site when it started to rain. By the time I got there, everyone had left. Just then, my phone rang. It was Miss Usenova, our teacher. She said they were at a hut nearby and they would wait for me there. At last, after an hour in the rain, I found the hut. I was tired, but really happy because I had learned a lot about nature and made some new friends. Okay, can you tell me, did the writer enjoy the trip? Yes, he did. He says, I was very excited. We saw amazing rock formations, beautiful plants. He was tired but really happy because he had learned a lot about nature and made some new friends. So, the writer enjoyed the trip. Well done! Now let's continue. We are going to write today, so you need key phrases. Now I want you to do task number 2. In task number 2, you need to complete the key phrases with the correct prepositions. All the phrases are taken from the text. Remember the text and complete the key phrases, please. To do the task, you have 1 minute. Start now, please. Now, let's check your work. We took a bus from Bishkek to Torkent. From and to. You are right. Next, then we traveled by bus or on foot. Right. When we travel by transport, we say by bus or by car. But when we use our own feet, we say on foot. Next, I was walking back to the picnic site when something happened, you can say. And by the time we arrived, again, something could happen. And the last phrase that you should finish is at last. Well done. I hope you have all phrases completed right. Now, let's look at the text again. We often change adverbs of time and place in reported speech. In the text, you can find the words that are highlighted in blue. Next to the text, you can find a table where you can find phrases that are used in direct speech and used in reported speech. But you can see the table is not complete. Study the words in blue in the modal text and add them to the table. To do the work, you have 1 minute. Start the work now, please. Now, let's check your work. The word in the direct speech, which is today, changes to that day in reported speech. The word yesterday in direct speech changes to the day before or the previous day in reported speech. The word tomorrow in direct speech changes to the next day or the following day in reported speech. The word last month changes to the month before or to the previous month in reported speech. The word next year changes to the following year in reported speech. The word 2 years ago in direct speech change to 2 years before in reported speech. And word here in direct speech changes to there in reported speech. Now let's practice. In this exercise, you can find 4 sentences and 3 answers for each sentence. I want you to choose only one correct word to complete each sentence. Let's do the example sentence together. She said that she was going on holiday the following day. Yes, you are right. B is correct answer in this sentence. Now, you have 1 minute to read the sentences and choose only one correct word to complete the sentences. Start now, please. Okay, I am sure that you are ready. Let's check your answers. Sentence number 1. He asked Tariel what he had done the night before. Yes, you are right. The answer is C. Sentence number 2. She asked me where we had been on holiday the previous year. Right. The answer is A. Sentence number 3. The teacher told me to wait there. Well done. Yes, the answer is B. And sentence number 4. They said that they were having a celebration the following week. Well done. Yes, you are right. The answer is C. Good job. Now you have sentences in direct speech. What is your task? Can you guess? Yes, you are right. You should rewrite the sentences as reported speech. As usual, you have 1 minute to do the task. Start now, please. Okay, so now let's check your works. Sentence number 1. We visited Karakol 5 years ago, said the tourists. What did the tourists say? The tourists said that they had visited Karakol 5 years before. Right, we changed 5 years ago to 5 years before. Well done. Sentence number 2. I cycled more than 50 kilometers yesterday, said Azim. What did Azim say? Azim said that he had cycled more than 50 kilometers the day before, or I can say the previous day. Right, yesterday changes to the day before or the previous day. Sentence number 3. You will go to Barskon tomorrow, the teacher told the students. What did the teacher tell the students? The teacher told the students that they would go to Barskon the following day. You are right. Tomorrow changes to the following day. Sentence number 4. We can't stop here, the bus driver told us. What did the bus driver tell us? The bus driver told us that we couldn't stop there. Here changes to there in reported speech. You are right. And the last sentence, sentence number 5. I will call you later today, said Aizada. What did Aizada say? Aizada said she would call me later that day. You are right. Today changes to that day in reported speech. Well done. And now your task is, I want you to think about your last school trip or any other interesting journey and write a story for the school newsletter describing that trip. You should think and plan where did you go and who was with you. How did you travel? Did you travel by train, by bus, or by car? Or maybe you traveled by minibus. You should say what happened during the journey and what did you see and do there. Did you meet anyone new? And what happened in the end? How did you feel? Were you excited? Did you see anything beautiful? And did you learn anything from the journey? You should write 4 paragraphs essay. In your first paragraph, which is an introduction paragraph, you tell us about your trip in general. In paragraph 2 and 3, you describe your journey and the events. And in paragraph 4, which is conclusion paragraph, you say what happened in the end. How did you feel? And of course, I want you to check for grammar. We discussed past tenses and reported speech. And you know how to use time connectors in reported speech. That is all for today. Thank you for your attention. That is all for today. Thank you for your attention. Goodbye.